It is a tradition at Victoria that the last of the formal speeches is given by one of our newest graduates. The address, given on behalf of all the graduates, is delivered by a student who stood out in their time at Victoria, exemplifying the qualities we seek to instill in all our graduates. This evening's address will be given by Kohen Judd, who's graduated this evening with a Bachelor of Design and Innovation, specialising in industrial design. Kohen is currently a tutor in an industrial design course in digital form and has worked professionally in an industrial design role on multiple short contracts for companies in the Wellington region. He's recently been accepted into the Master of Design Products program at the Royal College of Art in London and will begin his studies there this September. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Kohen Judd to give the graduate address.
G'day, guys. Right. Okay. So, hello and welcome to all to this most splendid of occasions. We're here, of course, to celebrate and recognise the accomplishments of a talented bunch of people that you see gathered here before you today. These students who have slogged their way through the last few years have come out on top. They've come out with a degree in hand. When I was asked to make this speech, I was thrilled and somewhat shocked by the opportunity to represent my fellow graduates on such a fantastic occasion. But for me, the journey of university was one of self-discovery that began back in 2008. I arrived for my first year at uni, like many others, full of anticipation, big dreams, conquering the world, all that sort of stuff. However, at the time, I wasn't in Wellington. I was in Christchurch preparing for a degree in mechanical engineering at UC. I loved to create, especially anything that moved, and I was thoroughly convinced that Canterbury was where I wanted to be. However, the reality was that it was quite different. Instead, I drowned in a sea of maths three ways with a side of parboiled seasonal maths, and I knew I'd be doing maths, but not like this. So I endlessly struggled with my work, and I was faceless in a mass of students marching towards examinations. Can't even believe I wrote that, but whatever. I locked myself in a room and forced myself to study, but it didn't work. So, yeah. Failure gave me the opportunity. It presented me with the ability to really strip back what I wanted out of my life. With the help of my mum, naturally, I began to piece together what it was that I really wanted. So finally, after 2 years of studying, trying and failing, I decided to come to Wellington to study industrial design. The difference was night and day. The vibrant, collaborative experience that is Victoria University suited me much better. I approached uni life with zest, embracing all components, intermittent inebriation included. I knew the name of every person in my class, admittedly they were a little smaller, and my grades reflected these positive changes. I was a much happier person. I was no longer faceless. And from here, really, as they say, the rest was history. So, we must thank those who helped us along the way. And to the lecturers who inspired and animated us, who put up with our crazed and panicked emails at 3 a.m. the day before our hand-in, we thank you. To our tutors, who always believed we could do outstanding work and did the best to help us along the way, and to the innumerable number of support staff who worked away in the background, making sure that everything ran smoothly. To the librarians, who explained the difference between APA and MLA so many times that they wanted to go MIA, and to the technicians who were always so helpful and even let us use the drop saw when we were so overtired that we looked like we were on crack, albeit with very close supervision. And finally, to the friends and family, your love and support is surely immeasurable, without which it's safe to say that none of us would be here without you. I think that here in Wellington, in New Zealand, whilst we work away at uni, surrounded by many fantastically talented individuals, in some way we lose touch with the greater world. We become accustomed to being taught by lecturers who have such a wealth of knowledge and being surrounded by students who are as passionate and as bright as we are. Anyway, we become, I think, in my mind, slightly blasé about our many achievements, about the mere fact of how incredibly lucky we are to be in such a position. So, to the graduates, she goes, no matter how or what way you are graduating, do not think that by any means it is a small achievement. Instead, I implore you to congratulate yourselves and those sitting next to you for successfully making it to the end of this adventure. And for your next, I will leave you with one piece of advice. It is really the only piece of advice that I'm qualified to give, and it is one that has stood me in good stead so far, and one that comes from my mother. Again, naturally. So, it's very simple. It goes, you won't know unless you try. In order to truly succeed, you need first to fail. So, wherever your adventures take you, and whatever challenges may lay ahead, follow your dreams and don't be afraid of failure. That's me.